Don't worry, the X Square you know and hopefully love is still here. Yes, I'm doing NU, and this time I have 2 NU matches in a row, or rather in a single video, and it's against TheAcousticKind, the guy who always kicks my ass. So anyone who's questioning my self-esteem issues or my likiness for black hair and black eyes, you have him to blame. Anyway, I just wish Wi-Fi would have an explicit way to tell it, I want to battle this guy, you fuck. Not just send an open invitation to whomever feels like taking up your challenge, and I know kids who like to jump on your invitation even though you don't want to battle them. So anyway, enough about that. He leaves with that thing, and I immediately thought sunny day, but then again, before that, sleep powder. But no, he goes for the substitute as I go to my shared skin Viper, because it's the only, well, it's the best thing that can take a sleep on this team. And if it was 5th gen, I would be very, very scared. So now he goes for the sleep powder, and I don't get my shared skin. And now they show me sub and sleep powder and now stun spore. I'm pretty much thinking this thing isn't a sunny day, and well, it's kinda too late now cause my Inco is paralyzed, and I don't like paralyzed Incos because they are ruined, sort of. Let's see if I can squeeze any use out of this thing later in the match. But he goes out to this Gomu Fusen thing, which I should call Drift Blink, but the name Gomu Fusen just stuck in my head. This is my second time narrating this, and the first time I narrated it, I keep calling it Gomu Fusen or something. It's a catchy name, and I don't know why. So anyway, I taunt it, and now he withdraws, and I was actually predicting a charge beam until that taunt wears off, but apparently he doesn't want to stay in anyway, and out comes my Grace Glaze right into a Rapid Dash, which is just perfect, because why not? So now I'm predicting either a Will or Wisp or a fire attacking move, which is why I went to my FD, my own Flash Dash, my own Rapid Dash. I'm so used to calling it that. And he goes for the substitute, and I'm like, derp, why did I not predict that? So now I'm just gonna go for the double edge, not wanting to go for the double kick, because if it doesn't even break the sub, gosh. And he goes for the toxic, and I'm like, derp, sub stalling Rapid Dash. I totally saw that coming from a mile away. So now I'm just gonna go to my Grace Glaze, predicting a switch to the Gomu Fusen, because he knows for a fact that my FD is Scarf, because it's one of my long-time favorites, and he faced it before, I believe. Which is why I'm just gonna go to my Grace Glaze for a free Grace Glaze switch in. Now I have specs based on 30 special attack, based on 95 power, stab, spec, ice beam to nail something with. And now comes a Big Barrier, which does look like it's gonna be 4-hit KO'd here. And I know those things have to set up before they can be a threat, which is why I'm just gonna stay in and keep piling the pressure on him with Ice Beam so that he doesn't get to set up too much with too high health, cause that'll be trouble, you know. So I'm just gonna go for another Ice Beam, as I've said, and he goes for the Waterfall. It isn't even a 4-hit kill because I have base 110 defense that people tend to overlook and max HP. Glaceon is so good, why do people not use it? So anyway, out comes my Nana Neck, because, well, I'm predicting another Waterfall, but even if he goes for the return, I am a physical wall, I can take it. So yeah, I bought this thing just to dig him, because it kind of walled him to death last match, and now he's kind of thinking about, oh my god, it's another Nana Neck, what shall I do? I am not mentally nor physically prepared. I am going to die. Wow. He really did take all that time to think that. So anyway, he sends out that Ray P, and I'm not gonna say that as a whole because that'll be offensive. And I went for the Air Slash because I was predicting a switch to one of his many grass resist, because, well, he's not gonna stay in, I know that. So anyway, I'm just gonna go, come on now honey, don't you worry, you just picked the wrong fight. Silly bitch, don't ever think you have control of my life. Just disappear, hear the cheer, no one's gonna miss you. You'll be a hoe forevermore and kiss goodbye to your boo. And I'm just gonna go for the Earth Power, so that thing is gonna get raped, you know, hahaha, raped. Fine, raped, okay? Look, I made a sexual joke. Condemn me. Say I am the most suckish YouTuber ever. And I should totally get partnered by YouTube and make some childish jokes about Pokemon. And I say I am a professional Pokemon player, because why not? Because penis can't vagina and all. Anyway, enough about that. Out comes a Sand Slash, and since I actually took down his Magneton in such a badass manner, I got a bit high and I wasn't thinking straight. So I sent out my Nana Neck, even though he could very well predict my switch to that and Toxic, even though I wasn't really fearing the Stone Age, because as I've said, I am physically defensive. And now I'm just gonna go for an Energy Ball, predicting him to over-predict and stay in and get smacked by Energy Ball. Wasn't predicting the kill, but some damage would be nice, especially when it can't, you know, self-recover it. Now I'm just gonna go for the air slash, not wanting him to set up a free sub, but after it does that kind of stupid damage, even if he did sub, he will still have a sub intact. But seeing that he didn't go for the sub yet, I went for the lead seat thinking he didn't have the sub, but now he shows me he has sub, and he completely outplayed me there, I can admit that. So I'm just gonna send out my Inco, hoping that his charge beam doesn't kill or I don't get parahex, which is allow me to taunt him. And now that he's know that has taunt, he has to baton pass out this turn, because if he doesn't, well, he's gonna waste all those boosts almost nearly. And out comes that stupid Justin Beef. I'm not gonna say the last word because that'll be offensive. And I'm predicting another waterfall because that's the only thing he's shown me thus far. He could have Ice Fang, but then again, since when do battleS ever carry ice moves, you know? See, I'm just gonna go for an energy ball until the sub breaks, but apparently he's so helplessly warped by my Nana that he's gonna waste his defense boost and his substitute by switching out, which is a damn shame for him. But you know what, I'm just gonna sit here and laugh at his face until he crits me with a flare base eventually, like now. To be fair, it didn't really matter because I was predicting a special fire move instead, since Flare Blitz has recoil and whatnot and Flame Wheel power sucks. But no, he has Flare Blitz, and that kind of goes against his stally nature, and I lose my Stalker, but whatever. He crits me, he could have outsped and crit and hit me the second turn, whatever. I'm behind my narration. I'm gonna send out my flash dash, predict the switch, go back to my Grace Glaze for another free Grace Glaze switching to wreck his team, and now that his Justin Beaver is gone, oh my god, I said his name. No wait, he's not gone yet. I did predict a switch to that stupid Burial, but I didn't want to go for the Hidden Power Grass, because once I killed him, I'm gonna be choice locked into Hidden Power Grass and he could send out the Gomu Fusion thing and set out all over me again. Something I really don't want. So anyway, I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam, it's finally gonna kill, and then we are going to die. Yup. So anyway, we were deciding what to do here, and me being a moron felt like it was cool to record this blue screen. And we decided to have a second battle with different teams, because we went kind of too far in the first battle to have the same teams battle or whatever. So here's the second match, and rest assured we don't get this seat here and no one ran, so someone's going to go down in hell. Probably me. You probably knew already. So anyway, out comes my Yon Mega, and he sends out this thing, which kind of makes me think he wants to set up Trick Room, but then again, those things can explode, and I don't have a normal resist on this new team that I have, which means I'll probably lose something to an explosion whenever he explodes. Now I went to my Holo first because it's the biggest threat on my team, and it's kind of a statement of set up your Trick Room if you dare, bitch. I got a Marowak. So now I'm predicting a Trick Room now that since he hasn't set it up, he sets up his Stealth Rocks, which kind of makes me think, you got a jacked up notion of fair play, pal, and it's beginning to piss me off. And yeah, I went for the Stone Age, get a crit, which means he doesn't get to explode / set up his Trick Room / both of those. And yeah, kind of makes sense for the crit for the Rapidash, even though that didn't matter and that probably did. Out comes that stupid Sharpedo, and I normally would be shitting my pants if I saw a Sharpedo in NU, but I just happened to have the perfect counter for the Sharpedo. Not perfect counter per se, but it works enough. It works well enough, I mean. And now I'm just gonna go for the lead seat, knowing that there's no way in hell he's staying in, and that intelligent One Piece fan wouldn't want to stay in with a Sharpedo on a Meganium, even if he does have the Life Orb Ice Beam. Now out comes that stupid Porygon 2, which does have a lot of HP, more than Porygon Z, which means I get more HP from that lead seat. Not that it matters since I'm at full anyway, and I would be full with my Viper if it wasn't for Stealth Rocks, but I'm gonna be full anyway, so what am I complaining about? So he sets up his Trick Room. I guess that that Marowak set up your Trick Room if you dare, bitch statement wasn't scary enough. Now I know a Sweeper is coming in, which is why I'm just gonna go for the stock power, playing the stally game like he kinda did the last battle. Unfortunately for me, he does have Zen Headbutt, which hurts more than Earthquake, and I'm going to die. Because this is actually a speedy Arbok instead of a more bulky Arbok. So that was very useful, my Arbok that is. And out comes my Holo. I know he's going to switch because he can't always kill me with Marowak's above average defense, and I'm just gonna go for the Stone Age because it's neutral and whatnot, and this Stone Age does a lot. I'm surprised. I thought those things would be freaking bulky, but I guess it's specially defensive bulky, and the Trick Room wears out just in time for me to kill this stupid thing without having to sacrifice something, which works out in my favor. I'm sorry, I really can't break the cliches. Now, out comes that stupid, I almost hit Charizard. Out comes that stupid Sharpedo, and I'm just gonna go to Ioi Yuki here, predicting the Ice Beam, and here I went to the toilet for a pee, because believe it or not, I am human, I have a digestive system, and I have that thing, which does need to release water sometime. Anywho, I missed what he did there. He probably missed a Hydro Pump, and I'm just gonna go for the Wish here because, well, I want my stuff to get more health back, especially my Yanmega, which will lose half the HP just from switching in, which is totally fair. And I'm just gonna wait. I went for the Wish now, so what the hell? Oh, right, I went for the Protect. Oh, hey, I'm not a superhuman. I don't remember everything. So here I do the stupid ass retarded thing. I thought that I wanted to be slower just so that I can, you know, baton pass out to something for this baton passed outer to be untouched, if that makes any sense. So I thought I have to modify someone's speed, and I went for the Icy Wind, which is totally sane. And now I'm just gonna switch out into my Holo here. I'm not gonna bother with the Wish anymore because my Aoi Yuki is losing a bit of health from Toxic. And then he misses his Toxic, predicting a switch, which, yeah, I know, it kinda sucked, but you know what, I'm not gonna play nice now, not against this guy. That guy makes me shit my pants. I'm not gonna play nice against him. Anyway, out comes that stupid Sharpedo again, and every time he sends out that Sharpedo, I think something on my team is gonna have to die. It's that bad. So anyway, I don't see much of a use for Aoi Yuki on my team, which is why I have to, you know, I wouldn't say fodder because that's a bad word, so I'm just going to say selflessly sacrifice herself for the greater good. Yes, that. See, Glaceon did well. Anyway, I'll cast my Magnum because, well, because of Glaceon's sacrifice, I can come in with Magnum, make him over-predict like a boss, and I'm just gonna go for the Overgrowth boosted Leaf Storm for the total overkill, because why not? Oh, die off already. Why are you so slow at dying? Jeez, you are a Sharpedo. Die faster, damn it. Anyway, I'll cast that stupid Rampardos, and I'm pretty sure I can outspeed it without Trick Room, and I do, but I have -2, no special attack, and he is going to kill me with a Fire Punch after -1 defense, which isn't fun. But now I can come in with my Marowak, outspeed everything with a Marowak, and kill them all with an Earthquake of Death. So that's a good game, TAK. I finally beat you. That automatically makes Angel Beast a better anime than One Piece. Because I love Angel Beast and he loves One Piece, right? Totally makes sense there. And my Earthquake doesn't kill that stupid thing! What? But he can't kill me in one hit anyway, and just because I felt like showing off, I go for the Outrage and kill him. So that's a good game, Pwnobi, TAK/whatever. I'll leave a link to his channel if you by some chance haven't heard of him yet. And yeah, goodbye people. Thanks for great games, man.